friends, this is Karina from KarinaWisdom.com, back with day 95 of the journey. So how am I feeling? Well, I'm feeling pretty energized, really good. I know that for the last few days I was sort of a little bit out of it, that I wasn't feeling well, and wow, I'm just like really connecting right now how totally out of it I was. Like, I seem to like skip an entire day, and I guess that's what a fever does to you. Anyway, so I'm back and I really had some time to really focus and think. It's interesting that even though I chose to rest in order to recuperate, I found that I focused on a mantra that helped me to zone in on my business and what I was doing. As a result, I really sat down and I wrote out a plan for the next 100 days. As we're coming up to the close of this current 100 days, we have 5 more days to go. Now, one of the things that I wanted to share with you today for today's message was, I'll tell you that earlier I just could not wrap my head around what I was going to do today. I guess because I missed a few days, even though I got my foundational DMO done, I didn't get as much as I wanted to do, or as much as I usually do. So I felt like kind of a little bit overwhelmed and behind. Now, what do you do when you get into that stage? Well, one of the things that I usually found that worked for me is that I started cleaning. And I don't know why, but it just seems to straighten things out in my mind. And it's interesting to find out that I was really watching a training video about this, and not saying that you need to get up and get the cleaning supplies and start scouring down your room from head to toe. No, what they're talking about is the bandwidth. Like, your brain has a certain amount of bandwidth, and that bandwidth is charged with remembering everything that you deemed important, or that you have given a thought, or that is repetitive. And like, for instance, you always walk through the garage door and it squeaks, and you start thinking, yeah, I should put some WD-40 on that. Or you walk past a particular part of your house and you see some peeling paint and you think, oh wow, I should just get that spot taken care of. I have the can of paint, I have everything I need to do to get it done. It's just like a 5-minute jobby. Those little things, those things that you should do, you tell yourself you should do every time you pass them. It's like at least maybe once or twice or even every day you are reminded of it. Those are the things that takes up the bandwidth in your brain, and then you don't have any time for really new information or creativity. So that's what I kind of did today. I cleared up some of the things that were taking up the bandwidth in my brain. Some of the things that I know that I really should have done, that I've looked at them and said, I really should do that and I'll get around to it. Yeah. I took care of that, and as soon as I did that, wow, it's like snap, bam. I sat down and everything just started to flow, and I was like, wow, this clearing up this bandwidth thing is really, really serious. So you know what I'm going to be doing next week, right? Exactly. I'm going to be focusing on clearing up some more bandwidth. So what are those things that you should do that every time you are confronted with them, you're like, oh, I should do that. Oh, I should make a dentist appointment. Oh, I should make an appointment for the kids to get their checkup. Oh, I should go and make an appointment to see the bank manager for this. What are those things that you have just been pushing off, pretty much procrastinating to get them done? And what the video that I was watching, what it was teaching you to do is to create your $1 million day. What they're talking about behind the concept of the $1 million day is when you're able to clear up that bandwidth, you can use that extra bandwidth towards working on your business. And that's an awesome thing with clearing up bandwidth. So sometimes you might be sitting down thinking, oh, I really don't know what I need to blog today or something like that. Really, you could have extra bandwidth there that could help you figure out what you need to blog today. Or information will just come to you easier. things would just flow faster. And I mean, it was really, really insane how quickly it worked when I just took an hour to just take care of some things that were really bugging me, but I just never got around to them. And once that hour was in, I just started flowing. So this bandwidth thing is really serious. So just take some time to sit down and write down the things that you need to clear up for your bandwidth. So, for example, for health, what is it that you need to do? Do you need to renew your membership at the gym? Do you need to book some time to see the dentist? Do you need to go and get a checkup from your doctor? What is it that you need to do? When it comes to your business, what do you need to do? Do you need to set up the website for your blog? When was the last time you went and you posted a blog? Okay, fine, you started a blog. Like one of my colleagues, he started his blog a long time ago. I'm like, when's the last time you blogged? It's like, I don't know. And every time I speak to him, he's like, I really should blog more often. That's one of the things that's eating up his bandwidth. So he knows he should blog more often. What is it that you need to do for your business? The other part is house cleaning. What is it that you need to take care of in the house that you need to clean or repair? Something that you can take care of, or even you can schedule. You can schedule the repairman to come and take care of it. You see, these things all eat up unnecessary bandwidth. So sometimes when you feel overwhelmed or stressed, or you can't think or you can't process things, it's because you don't have enough bandwidth. When you take care of these little things that are eating at you every single day, they're using up unnecessary bandwidth. When you take care of them, then things will just flow better. You'll find it easier to process and think through things. You'll find it easier to find solutions. You won't be as overwhelmed. It's very, very powerful stuff, my friends. So I encourage you to go out there and just sit down and figure out those things. You know what they are. Trust me, you do. It could be a little spot on the wall that annoys you and you're like, oh, I just need to take a wet rag and wipe it. And you never get around to it. But every time you walk past that spot, you see it and it annoys you. That is eating up bandwidth. Just go out there and take care of it, my friends. Remember, you can click like on the video below, and while you're down there, click subscribe to the channel so you can get the latest video as soon as it's published. In the description below, you'll find a link to my website, KarinaWisdom.com. Click it and jump over to day 95 of the journey, where you see a detailed listing of exactly what I did today to move myself forward towards my goal. My friends, thank you again for watching this video. This is Karina from KarinaWisdom.com signing off. Boom.